fact I'm even putting myself on the internet looking like this. I've just showered because, as you saw, I've been out grafting, sanding, getting literally stuck in this morning to get the floorboards done because we've only got the contractor who's working for us here today, because then he goes off because he's getting surgery. So I'm like, please, let's get this done and try and get the flooring finished today. So I was like, I'm just gonna help out and sand it all. So I have sand in my ears, my nose, everywhere. So I did like an everything shower. I've got a hair mask in because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and I've just got straight into a comfy Varley tracksuit. But yeah, I don't look very cute right now, but I'm just basically off to the timber yard again. I basically live there and being cute at the minute. I think I must go like 2-3 times a day, and that's not even an exaggeration. I've now become best mates with the guy that works there. He's like, you're back again, babe. I'm like, here I am. Please, can I get something else? So it's just all these little things that end up racking up, but I'm really hoping it's going to be worth it. And then I thought, because it's his last day working here before he goes for his operation, I was like, I'm going to treat you and get you a Mackey's. He's like, brilliant. So I'm going to go do the Mackey's run for the builders as well. So this is the current glam of my life right now. Secured the goods. And by goods, I mean McDonald's and screws. Oh my God, there is a big daddy long legs on this windowsill right now. But I'm risking it all to show you guys. How incredible. Obviously, we have all the mess and everything going on. There's loads still to finish. I couldn't even reel off the list of what else there is to finish. Obviously, there's like wires, filling, painting, skirting. Where do we even begin? But the floor is down. I can't believe how good it looks. He has done such a great job. I mean, double team here. He was like, I can't believe you've picked the most complicated floor. And then afterwards he was like, I get it. It just looks amazing. He was so happy with it as well, because it's taken him all day. So I'd say from like 8:30 this morning and then finished around about 5. So yeah, it's taken quite a bit because it was quite intricate around the arches and obviously the little entryway, which I'm going to show you as well, because we put one of the wood up as the hook. I went to B&Q and I was going to buy them, and I brought them, tried to fit it, and it just doesn't work. So in the end I was like, actually I think I want to match the flooring with it, and then I got the hooks off Amazon and it actually looks really good. So I'm going to show you that and I'll start styling it, but obviously that still needs like a good paint over, silicone. And I've ordered a really lovely cushion from Ultimate Home, which she actually did our seat bench cushion for in the living room. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like back near Christmas time. But I just can't believe I'm standing here on the floor with the shiplap on the walls. Feels like we're finally getting there. There's still a lot of work to do, and you know, I can't wait to see it fully finished. But I feel like you just need to appreciate all of these moments when it comes to renovation, and it's all about the process of doing it and just appreciating it, because so much time, love, money, effort, everything has gone into this, and I just can't wait to have my dream office studio. I can't wait to film in here, have so many different videos, ideas that I've got planned, and just have a lovely space, have good lighting, not feel like I'm battling with the light all the time, and just have an inspiring space for me, because I think that's what I've really been lacking since we've moved in the house. I love our house so much, but I just haven't had that space where I can film, and I feel like it's just been like a constant battle, and it really has made me uninspired to do what I have planned to do, which is I want to be, you know, sharing a lot more styling videos with you guys, be upping the quality of my videos, my editing, and just really step it up a notch and deliver for you guys, because it's what I love to do, and obviously your support helps me do this and creating this dream studio. So I just feel so happy to finally see it come together. I feel like every time I was coming in here and videoing, it was just like insulated walls, brick walls. Go down memory lane to how this actually looked just want to show you the before. This was a dusty old garage with red brick walls. It literally merely was just covered in spiders and crap, and it just wasn't being utilised. And look at it now. Obviously, there's still work. I decided on the colour of the paint I want. I don't know if you can see in the back, I've just put some of the lip samples on the wall, but seeing them in the light, and I've been testing them throughout the whole different lights of the day, they just aren't working. So I need to get some other paint samples and have a play around with that. I've ordered my lighting, which is very exciting. So we're going to have a lovely light here and here. We're going to have another light here, which is going to be like a double. And then from the ceiling, which is going to look amazing, it's going to be a big chandelier, which the one I really want, I realised logistically isn't going to work because it comes quite wide, and obviously it's got to get down from the beams. So I'm thinking more like a thinner chandelier and have it kind of hanging here. And then obviously we've got to have to sand all of these beams, which I really ideally don't want to be doing myself. So I'm hoping we can get someone in to do all of this and stain them and then spray paint these silver kind of grout parts black, which is going to match the crystal doors. I've ordered the crystal doors, so they should come in a week or two. It's just all of these things that you have to remember and get ordered and try and get it all on the same timeline. I need to get all of the shelving. This is going to be doors here, so I can use this little bit as storage. And it's not going to be huge for storage, but more just for like putting my lighting and everything in here. And then this is going to be a lovely big mirror. I've got a few different ideas for the mirror. I will put them on the screen and you guys can help me pick. So let me know in the comments which ones you prefer. I think I've got 3 that I've kind of got on my open tab at the minute. And obviously the fact that this is an arch, I want to mirror the arch as well. And then I'm going to be having a reformer bed, hopefully. I'm on the hunt for one, to which I can do my reformer here. I can have like my Pilates mat. Then I can just fold it up, put it in the storage, and then have this as filming space. Still undecided what I'm going to do on this wall. That is to be confirmed. The original render plans, if I put them on the screen, this was going to be like a built-in cabinetry for beauty and for filming beauty videos there and just storing it all. But I'm not sure if it's going to work there with the lighting now. And it's all of these things that I don't want to rush into, and it's coming into the space at different times of the day, understanding the lighting, where hits best, because that obviously revolves a lot around my job. So I think I'm going to let this space breathe, kind of live in here once I do have all the furniture and stuff in here, and then see what I want to do with it. Maybe even just like a nice sideboard and dress it. Here is going to be my desk. I'm going to be sat here typing away, looking out the beautiful window. Then I'm going to have the boucle chair, the pot that I got from at the antiques fair over here. Just all these ideas and styling, which I can't wait to do. And obviously a lovely big rug that's going to fill a lot of the space as well. I'm going to have a little play around with the entryway before Chris gets home. Just put like my boots in there, my riding stuff, and just see how it's going to kind of come together. And I'll show you how we've made the hook as well, because I think it works really well, the contrast of the wood against the green. Okay, this is very, very, very quickly just put some things in here just to see how it looks when there's obviously objects. It looks a little bit more lived in. So obviously I've got my boots at the bottom. We're going to be having the seat cushion here, then I'll have some cushions either side. But I just think this looks so good, the wood contrast against the green. This all does need another paint, and it needs like silicone and stuff just to kind of tie it all together. But I also got these antique brass hooks, which work out, because I got a few from B&Q and they just weren't working, but I really love these. They've got that kind of antique feel. So I got a pack of them, and it was actually a perfect amount of 8. So I've just started to put a few things on here. I've got my Holland & Cooper country hat. I actually just brought this big umbrella off Amazon, because I've actually got an umbrella holder which I will go and pick up in the morning, which I'm going to put in here as well, just for when we go on walks. Then I've got my Holland & Cooper gilet, my Fairfax and Fowler gilets, and then some of my coats I've started to put here as well. Obviously I'll be styling this differently and having a lot more on here and Chris's stuff. I've got these seagrass baskets which I thought could fit quite nicely up here for storage. My riding hat, just a little basket again we can use for storage. So this is very rough, and you can see obviously this is where the light is going to go, but it just goes to show how this is going to work as an entryway, and it looks so good. I'm really happy with the colour of the green as well. Then I'm thinking to put a picture frame up on this wall. The plug socket will be going here. I've ordered a lovely kind of antique brass one from Pookie, which I'm matching throughout with the plug sockets and the light switches as well. But yeah, it's just all starting to come alive, which is very, very exciting. I've actually just had the fabric samples arrive from Ultimi Home for the cushion that we're going to be creating on here, to create an actual bench cushion similar to the one, if I haven't previously said, that I had made in the living room. So these are some of the fabrics that I have been kind of picking out and seeing which ones would work best, but I feel like I'm drawn to this one. Like this is going to work really well with the colour of the paint and that texture of the wool as well, and give it that kind of quintessential heritage feel, which I just love this pattern and I love the colours going through it. So I think if I go for a bench cushion in this, then to go with a little bit more plain actual cushions on top, so something like this, just working with materials and seeing which would work best. It's just nice to see when you can have the samples and touch and feel them as well, and the different qualities of the materials, because this one is beautiful. So you can see the floorboards here, they're all basically staggered, so none of them will have like a straight line, and that's exactly how I wanted it to look. Some are thinner, some are bigger, and you can obviously do it a little bit more symmetrical and have them all pretty much the same size, but I just think this looks so much more better. It looks a lot more rustic, and that's exactly what I wanted to go for, a mix of rustic and modern, giving it a bit of that kind of farmhouse vibe. You can see like it's so reclaimed, there's like bits of old paint and whatnot, but that's what I love. And obviously these have all had a sand down, but I love the contrast of the colours, and I just think it works so well. I'm really happy with it, and he's done such a good job, because every single piece you have to basically find a similar size to then match it together, if you can see, but then also not have the lines in the same place of where they break up and then they just screw down. So it looks so good, and I'm really glad we went with this in the end, because I was debating obviously getting laminate, but I just think this adds such a different dimension to the room, and it just brings it to life a lot more. And also continued here in the entryway, so it goes under the door, but it's just, we measured it all out, so obviously I can put my boots under here, have the bench seat, but the flooring just continuing through looks really good. Right, Bailey, should we go get ourselves sorted for the day? He's like sat out here like, come on mom, I'm done, love you. Another exciting home update is we have finally took the plunge and come to a decision on the fire which we're going to be getting fitted, because this mantle was fitted, I believe it was January or February, very early on in the year, and we kept it open because we just couldn't decide what we wanted to put in here. If we wanted to have a real fire, if we wanted to have bioethanol, or if we wanted to have gas. We have made the decision, we've took the plunge, and it should hopefully in 3 weeks be arriving and then fitted, because we had to get the matching slip set to the Asian limestone that we have, so obviously it all will match. And we've ended up going with a gas fireplace, which is going to be really efficient. It's going to warm up the room, and it's still going to look really good, hopefully, fingers crossed. So it's going to have the glass at the front, remote controlled, and it's going to kind of have like the fake logs in there. My dream of having a real crackling fire will happen one day, but for now this makes a lot more sense. It's going to be a lot more efficient as well, and it's going to look so good in here when this is finally fitted. So the reason we haven't painted or anything in here yet, which I've spoke about in previous videos, is because we want to get this sorted first, and then if anything kind of happens with the mantle, if any kind of cracks happen and it needs refixing, then we can do all the paint touch-ups afterwards. So we are hopefully going to have this installed very soon. So the Holland Cooper team have spoilt the boys, and Bailey has had his own box which had his collar and lead in here, which I'll show you because I've just put it on him. But I just love the packaging, so I thought I'd quickly show you because they put it in these 2 cute boxes for him. And then Chris has also had a package. He has been spoiled. He's picked out some lovely new autumn winter pieces. So I just said to him, I think we need a fashion show. So I've just unboxed it quickly in here so he can have a look. So obviously it came in the big box, but we've got a jumper, gilet and a zip up in here. So he went with some really nice kind of khaki, browns, navy colours. So I'm actually really excited to see this all on him because I just love the quality of their pieces, and I wear my gilet all the time and he always says how he's jealous of it. So the team have now treated him to his own one, which is very lovely of them. We are taking an intimate break for a fashion show fueled by coffee. You're going to show everyone your new pieces from Holland Cooper.
Bear with me, I'm moving a bit slow today.
Bearing in mind, he's in his golf gear, by the way, because he's literally just come back from golf, and I got so excited about his package for him because he's been going on about my gilet, and now he has his own, which is very lovely because this is going to look so nice, especially on dog walks, because we're going to go out on one this afternoon. So mine's a little bit lighter. Oh, the TV's just gone off. Mine's a little bit lighter, whereas that's the darker khaki colour. It's lovely. I have the long sleeve version, yeah. And work it, work it, work it. Oh, why is it not focusing? Such lovely quality, isn't it? Yeah. So soft. So this is the zip up.
Half zip.
Yeah, sorry, half zip up jumper. In the navy, tailing around the zip. That's lovely.
This is very cosy.
Yeah, I like the navy colour. Again, even if you just put like a thinner layer underneath, like a cream layer.
Yeah, but I can put a shirt underneath and go to the pub in it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, success. And then you've got one nice jumper. You've got a roll neck just to layer underneath. So you've been spoiled. And you've been spoiled with your new collar. You look very smart. This is the chestnut tan colour, and it's got the stud details. It's the small size. I didn't know if to get extra small or small for him. It does fit. It's just got a little bit of extra leather here, which I need to tuck in around the side, but he definitely needs a groom. You can see how overgrown he is. And he has the matching lead as well, so it'll look lovely on our afternoon walk. Morning guys, I am off riding this morning. I have no jewellery on, no makeup on. I feel fresh. This is literally where I'm at my happiest, although I do like wearing jewellery actually. But this is the worst attempt at a braid. I literally did it so quick. I literally had my hair done yesterday, so I was like, it's really floppy and like soft. So I've just put it in a little braid at the back. I would never be able to do this before. My hair was really short, but it's really loose and bad because I booked on for this hack literally like 10 minutes ago. They were like, you need to be at the stables in like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll be there. Quickly getting ready. But how cute is my outfit? Another Holland Cooper. I honestly just love their stuff, and 9 times out of 10 that is what I'm living in now. If I'm going on walks, if I'm out hacking, if I'm out riding, if I'm at home doing like errands. It's just such like a reliable go-to brand for living out here in the country as well. You can mix and match the pieces so well. So I've got this lovely underlayer on with the frill, which I need to do at the button at the back. I'm hoping hopefully someone at the stables can help me. On with one of the gilets. I went for this lovely khaki colour, and then it has all of the detailing in the Holland Cooper here. I've been loving this, especially in autumn when you don't need a big jacket. It's quite nice and brisk still out. So I'm in a very good mood today, and I can't wait to get even in a better mood to go riding. studio, huh? He just loves this big open space. It's so cute. Look at the wet paw prints. Ignore the state of my socks and Birkenstocks right now. But I've just finished riding, so no one wants to see how grubby I look, 'cause it's been raining. But I've had the umbrella stand come, which I'm just going to quickly unbox now. You going to help me? Oh, this is going to look good, huh? We'll do some styling and painting for the afternoon whilst it's raining. Oh my god, I can't care wagon. I love you so much. I mean, it's really nothing much. I'm not here unboxing some luxury bag with you guys. I'm just unboxing an umbrella stand. But these things make me happy. Whoa, it's so heavy because they've got the lining in the bottom of it. Sorry, I can't get my words out. But even if we just put it like here or in the other corner, I think it's going to work perfectly. And then I ordered this big umbrella from Amazon. We can start putting a few in here because they're perfect for days like this when it's raining and we need to do dog walks, go out. So yeah, this actually fits quite well there in the corner, or I could put it here instead. I'll have a play around, but yeah, the size of it works great. I got it from John Lewis, if I didn't say it before, so I will link it below, because I had a look on a few websites and this one looked the best. I like the fact that it had this kind of woven finish to it, and I thought it would match perfectly in here. So I can put a few umbrellas, because I seem to always lose them and never have them in one place. This is perfect. Also, if you can see here, these are the little bits that we need to do, like filling in the holes. This was the antique brass that this handle was actually from Amazon, but I need to fill in these holes. There's loads of work to do. We need to do an extra layer of paint in here, which I'm gonna get started with. But before I start that, I'm gonna do the priming of the panels, like these panels that we didn't get round to doing. And somehow I've got to get up here and there. But I might save this for the weekend when Chris is here with me so he can help, because that's quite a big job to get up there. And then also all of these grooves need doing. You can see we've started to cover up some of the holes, which obviously need properly sanding, but it's all this kind of like annoying work that we need to do before we actually put the colour of the paint on that we want and fill in everything, because it's such a massive job if you look at how big this actually is in terms of how much is shiplapped and all the little holes and everything we need to fill in. But it's going to be worth it in the end. I'm still undecided on the paint colour for here, so I got a few from Lick, but I just don't think this is right. It's got kind of I can't explain it, it's like a pinky red undertone, and especially in different lights it looks like that, so I'm not going for that one. And then I also got this one. It's similar, but I think this is going to give it too much of a beige feel rather than it being quite light and bright. Good evening, guys. This lighting really isn't the one, but I'm feeling cozy, I'm feeling snuggly, and it is about time in that season to make soup. So this is like my kind of known recipe. I always kind of make it more towards the colder months, but I'm just really craving it. So I'm going to do a little spin on it and do pasta in it instead. So it's basically just like chicken, veggie, really like healthy, nutritious soup, but with a little bit of pasta. So normally I do it with noodles. I've also just put on, I've had a new package just sent from the delivery man from Odd Muse. Absolutely love her brand. She has smashed it. She's taken the industry by storm, and props to her because her stuff is always such good quality. So I've had obviously a lot more kind of dressier pieces in, but she threw in this lovely jumper, which I feel like you girls will love. It's just one of them you can throw on with some leggings, put it with some maybe like white jeans. I've actually just had some nice chocolate brown jeans that would look lovely with this. Just a cozy jumper, a nice night in. It is raining outside, and let's make some soup. I still don't have any of my jewellery on, apart from my rings, because I was obviously riding earlier. My hair is still a little bit everywhere, not in that plait anymore, but I'm just having such a nice kind of wholesome day. I've just been sat at the desk for a few hours this afternoon catching up on work, and I was like, I'm gonna make dinner before Chris gets home. And I texted him, I was like, shall I do the soup? He was like, yes, craving it. So I was like, same, let's go. measurements before, but oh my god, babe, they're everywhere. These things are haunting me. Ah.
I saw like 7 of them in the conservatory.
Oh, now it's bouncing around here. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Oh my god, there's another one over there.
Need to sand this a little bit, I think. It's quite...
Yeah, we've got to do another paint of the green paint as well to finish it. Sorry, completely lost train of thought. We are basically measuring the crystal doors, which are going to go here. I'll insert a picture of the mock-up of them, because we've obviously measured it before, but now the flooring is in. We had anticipated that the floor was going to be a lot higher because of the underfloor heating, but because we've gone for a different option now for heating, it's not going to be as high, which is currently. So we need to remeasure to ensure it's right. So I've dragged Chris to help me do it because I want to ensure I've got a second opinion. Okay, so let's do, oh that's good, look, it hooks in. Say that again?
201.5.
Okay, let's do the middle part.
Yeah, well...
Hi YouTube! Making your debut of doing nothing towards the studio than being cute. I love you. Wow. My hair is really doing something right now, but we're just measuring it, and this is why you have to do it all the different size and heights, because it's coming up different every time we're measuring it, which is great. So hopefully they can fit the doors with all of these different measurements. So it's 157, 158, 157.5.
Yeah, well, I think when we remeasured them, but yeah, like that's normal. You're always going to get a few millimetres off. Pretty much everything we've measured and installed in the house.
Yeah, but our house is wonky.
Yeah, that's true. Our whole lives are wonky, babe. Nothing simple.